Hi everyone, myself Pawan Chandra. I am from Chandramari. My current location is in Hyderabad. Coming to my academics, I completed graduation in Swarnamar College of Engineering and Technology. The branch is Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning from Nasapuram, and I completed intermediate in HJ Junior College from Palkollu, and I completed SSC in Vijnan English Medium School from Malkipuram. Coming to my strengths, quick learner, hard worker, and self-motivated. Coming to my hobbies, playing kabaddi and traveling. That's all about myself. In this video, you learn about a new concept called in React level 3. You can enter into the level 3. In the level 3, first topic is called OOPS. OOPS is nothing but object oriented programming languages. First of all, we'll discuss about compare what is object oriented programming and procedure oriented programming. First, you discuss about procedure oriented programming languages in last sections. What is the object procedure oriented programming in that procedure oriented programming? What are their means? Variables, data types, and control statements, like that, etc. Like that we have in the procedure oriented programming. Same like that we have in object oriented programming, that is improved version of this. All these include, and we have another extra concepts in their procedure object oriented programming language. In object oriented programming, these procedure oriented programming along with classes, attributes, classes, inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, components, composition, like etc. Like that, will have some other some features in their object oriented programming languages. Like that, you can use by the classes. You can use first you can use today in classes how to create a class component. Same like that, will have in programming you can write simplify while using object oriented programming language. Simply speaking, that is write slow. It can write less code and achieve more while you compare to procedure oriented programming. Procedure oriented programming, it will take 100 days of work, but in this object oriented programming, using object oriented programming, it will complete the work in 30 days or 50 days. Less time you can achieve more in the object oriented programming. And additional features are there in the compared to object oriented programming. It have another object oriented programming is the component object oriented programming. In that component object oriented programming, you have these all things. These two are procedure oriented programming and object oriented programming. Along with have to another additional features are there, that is class. In that class, you can have functional components, class components, and in that class component you can use functional components. First of all, we discuss about today's functional component. What is functional component? You can create one class. In that class component, while you create in procedure oriented programming, you can use components, normal components. In that component you can write .js files. Like that, you can use class component, another component, that is you can create another component. You can use the component, normal component will it can't delete, it can use. Then you can create another component called class. In the class component, you can create one .js or any whatever you want name, then can create the name and .js, then write the it is different compared to normal component files. Normal component files means it can have JSXML, but in class component there is no JSXML. It can't support JSXML. It supports only React or JavaScript. React or JavaScript, it can support only. In that, you can write code like in the normal component, normal JS files, you can write RFCE shortcut for creating structure of the code. But in this case you can write your own like class. In that class you can create one class. In that class you can write constructor. In that constructor you can assign parameters whatever you want. Then you export default like whatever in the mm, whatever in the JSXML like that you can export the file, export default file and file name you can give lastly end of the curly braces. After that you can write some codes like some information like student information or any other information you can write in the curly braces of below the constructor. Then you can execute the code in console only. It can't execute UI because of this is supports only this is not support JSXML, like it can supports only console. That's why you can use only in console. You can write the code and you can display the code in display the output in console. Like that you can use this class components, and like the you can how to write the class components you can write like the code. Coming to the how to already you know how to submit the task. That's you can proceed the same path, like you can build the file, build the project, then you go to the Netlify account, then upload into the build file. In the how to after uploading the file you can generate one URL, the URL and paste into another place. You can go to folders, you can remove the node modules. After removing node modules you can convert to zip file. The zip file can choose the pulse account, then you create one video for live URL and live YouTube video, then upload one video. You can create the video, you can upload into YouTube, then generate one URL from YouTube. The URL can paste into pulse account. Then you have one place you can pasted one URL, live URL. The URL can paste into the pulse account and then choose the file zip file, then submit the task. This is about submission task. Thank you sir, thank you ma'am.